What's up? Earl Skakel in the house. Almost Christmas. And if you're in Australia, thank you, M. I appreciate it. Spurg Snake, a longtime Earl soldier. Welcome. Welcome to all. We welcome all trolls, all fans. Do you do impression? Only for money, honey. Thank you, Sonora. Likewise. No, I follow AEW. There's my Sting mask, though. I don't like caviar, actually. Never have enjoyed it. I mean, technically, he probably is. I like the heavyweights in the UFC. I don't necessarily like, not that I know of, Maddie, not that I know of. Couple close calls, but, so far, so good. I'm good, brother. How are you? I once bought a girl a pregnancy test at the pharmacy, and we went to a diner to use the bathroom to see if she was pregnant or not. And she came out and said, hey, I passed it. Thanks for buying it. I said, thanks for passing it. These are trifocals. 1, 2, and 3. Who is your GOAT in the UFC? I mean, probably Anderson Silva. I mean, George St. Pierre. Fedor, although he wasn't necessarily UFC, but his run was pretty unprecedented. I mean, Overeem and Pride was impressive. I mean, John Jones probably really is the GOAT. I mean, the guy just has won at every level. And the great thing about John Jones, I mean, he's a piece of shit as a human, but Yoel Romero is a good fighter, but he's nowhere near the greatest of all time. But the great thing about Jones is he beats you at what you're best at. Like if you're a submission guy, he'll submit you. If you're a wrestler like Cormier and Henderson, he'll out-wrestle you. If you're a great striker like Miocic, he'll outstrike you. I mean, he's really just like unbelievable in terms of, the many ways he can defeat you. And Khabib is up there. I mean, I don't see anyone from this current group beating Khabib. So, Merry Christmas, AC/DC. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. I appreciate the listens, the likes, the subscribes. My family is spread out, so we don't really do Christmas. I wish I was John Cena's brother. I'm making the money, honey, if I was John Cena's brother. Let me see. I mean, I got a brother in Hawaii. I got a brother in Oregon. I got a sister in Washington State. I do have one sister out here, but, she's busy. I had to talk like a gang member. What's that you claim? What do you think this is? Hood War Stories? Quick shift. I can't argue with that, mainly because I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. My voice is deep. real deep. Big Dog, I don't know if I have any kids or not. I believe I don't. Happy Christmas to all you guys. Oh, 100%. Romero's incredibly tough. No, but I've done a lot of podcasts. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Romero is, I think his problem is he got to the UFC a little too late. If he was like in his 20s, like say like when Vitor Belfort came around when he was 18, but Vitor was totally gassed out on the roids. So, I don't love either Diddy or Cosby, to be honest with you. I am a actor of sorts. I mean, I've been in a lot of television shows, and I'm currently the father on Tyler the Creator's The Jellies, and you can see that on Adult Swim, the Cartoon Network, and HBO Max. And I think you could see it on YouTube as well, clips of it. I don't know if full episodes are up on YouTube, but I once sat next to Kendrick Lamar in first class on an airplane. I think we were coming back from Montreal, the roast battle crew for Just for Laughs, and I sat in first class. Of course, everyone else, the poors, they sat in the back with the poors, and all my friends were texting me, "Do you know who you're sitting next to?" And I thought the guy played on the Lakers. I thought he's a little short, but he looks like a basketball player. What up, Eric Bischoff? Happy to you. Well, I lucked into it because one night at the Comedy Store, Tyler the Creator saw me there. So I got very lucky that he was looking for a deep voice actor, and he just happened, because of Gerard Carmichael, be at Roast Battle, and that's how I got it. So you got to have a good reel. You got to, you could pull up commercial scripts online. I'm sure, like for a Pepsi commercial, you gotta really put together a good reel. And it's a lot of luck. I was tell you what, I can't say I've got it yet, but one of the biggest cartoons ever has shown an interest in me because I was at yoga class one day, and this lady and I are talking after the class, and she's like, "Have you ever been brought in for this particular cartoon?" I'm like, "No, but I'd love to." It's like, "Well, my best friend cast it. So hopefully in January I get to, at least meet the people from this cartoon. And we'll take it from there." So I'm not allowed to say just because, they like in the animation world, they like to keep the gigs secret. So I'll just say it's on that level of a show. So, fingers crossed, you never know. But the lady who told me, she's the real deal. So, fingers crossed. It would be a big one because you get locked into this particular cartoon, you work a lot. No, it's not the Flintstones. So, I mean, I would love to be in on Aqua Teen. Hello to all. I did not this year. I did not vote for anybody. I voted for the Great White Hope in 2020. And then, I just, things changed, But he won, so he didn't need my vote anyway. Well, I can't discourage you from getting into comedy when you see some of the Kill Tony comics. Who are your go-to impressions? The Indian from the movie Predator, I do a perfect impression of him. Well, I mean, John Cole, it's one thing to make your friends laugh, make the people who follow your YouTube channel laugh, but it's another thing to make, like Saturday night at the Comedy Store, I was in front of 400 people. None of them knew me. And I made them, I won't say all laugh, but I made most of them laugh. That's the talent, making strangers laugh. Anyone can make their friends laugh. No, we don't do call-ins here. We don't do call-ins. Um, yeah, I mean, we can argue about Paul. Well, I don't really argue. 100% William. William Zoom gets it. I saw, well, oh, really? Well, tell him I said hello. Yes, Billy from Predator. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for subbing. A lot of people ask me, Earl, how can we help you? We don't know who you are, but we like your energy or whatever. And there's many ways you can. You can super chat me. That's where your question gets highlighted, and I read it over, say, some of the others, although I do read most of the free questions. You can like and subscribe. Subscriptions help. The more subscriptions, basically you're trying to crack the YouTube algorithm. And, you get what you really want is when you guys go on YouTube to say, look up, I don't know, a Kiss video or a wrestling video, and the first thing you see is recommended videos, Earl Skakel. Oh, let me check him out. So that helps with more subscriptions and likes and all that. I mean, I don't know if I'll blow up live streaming, to be honest with you, but that's the plan. And yes, my voice, strangely enough, has always been deep, but it's getting deeper, which I love. I mean, only subscribe if I want you, or if you want to, Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily algorithms. I see what you did there. I'm from the United States. Um, I'm not necessarily looking at streaming as a gigantic source of income, but hold on. Half hock, $2. Any good Christmas jokes? Now, I could just cheat and say no and move on. Let me write a Christmas joke for you on the fly. Um, uh, I just made this joke up. This is just for you because I appreciate the tip. Why do Santa's balls make noise? Because he has jingle balls. Hello! That's pretty good on the fly. On the fly. Yeah, I mean, I think the algorithm is what up, Kashi? It's that's pretty good too, Jamster. Um, it's a combination of things. It's I noticed that my views have doubled with my shorts, even though I haven't had really any short that's gone like crazy. I think shorts are driven on YouTube. And some of my live streams do good. They don't like do like crazy numbers. Uh, so what's up? What's up, Ray? Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm cracking the algorithm. I mean a little bit. I used to do my stream on my iMac, which, to be honest with you, I prefer. It's just I have a 20, I think it's 21-inch screen, and so it's just easier for me to read everything. But my subscriptions have absolutely gone up, literally 100-fold since I've done them on my phone. So, are you woke? Not really, Peter Pan. Not really. You have a 56-inch computer screen? I don't know if I'd want it that big, but my last iMac was 27 inches. Uh, I live in West Hollywood, California. I mean, we can, but see, I don't argue on here. I debate. I don't think everything I say is right, especially with politics. You can't really, uh, um, you say everyone's right or wrong in politics. And, you know, it's, I mean, I think both sides are full of shit, to be honest with you. Yeah, 56 inches would be way too big for me. I mean, I have an 85-inch television. That's big enough. Uh, that is weird. A lot of people have told me they don't get Earl alerts, but from my end, all the settings are correct. Hit the like button, guys, and if you are new to the stream, please subscribe. It helps me get on the algorithm. Um, yes, Kings are, they've kind of lost a few games in overtime on this trip that they probably should have won, but you know, uh, so far so good. I mean, they're. I was a little surprised they played Darcy Kemper the day before the Washington game in Nashville. I would have thought they would have. Usually most teams, if you were traded from one team, they'll play you against that team. So I would have thought, yes, that is a Sting mask. I would have thought they would have played Kemper against Washington, but they didn't. Of course, Pierre-Luc Dubois had a very nice assist on their first goal. But, so I think they're playing better than most. A lot of people are turned off on the Kings and their goaltenders. They're not the sexiest two goaltenders, Kemper and Riddick. But, hey, it's working. So we're talking hockey. For those of you wondering what the hell I'm talking about. We might have our first troll spamming. I don't understand why people do this. Zoom, you know what to do. Well, I like the Dubois trade from Winnipeg when we traded for him. We took a shot. I do like Rob Blake, and this is the GM. I wish I was Sylvester Stallone. You think I'd be doing a live stream to 35 people? When the Kings traded for Dubois from Winnipeg, they traded Velarde, my buddy Alex Iafallo, Rasmus Kapari, and a second-round pick. And, basically the trade was engineered so the Kings could have 4 strong centers in the playoffs against McDavid. I mean, that trade was literally made so the Kings could take out McDavid. And I don't mean physically. I mean, they would have rolled out Kopitar, Deneau, Dubois on the third line, and then hopefully by the end of the season, the second line, and he flips with Deneau and then Byfield. That would be pretty tough for McDavid to go through 4 guys. And little Lizotte, too. Thank you, Gia. Thank you very much. But, Dubois just didn't, I don't know. He just didn't work in LA for whatever reason, And I saw a Kings scout, very highly regarded. And I said, I met him at the Comedy Store, actually, and I said, dude, please tell me why Pierre-Luc Dubois doesn't work. I mean, on paper, he's big, he's fast, he's physical, he can shoot, he can pass, he can skate like the wind. And the scout looks at me and goes, Earl, you should be a scout because you just nailed everything that he is. And then I was like, but please tell me, what is wrong with him? I'm assuming he's an NHL athlete, drafted 3rd overall. He's got to care. And he just looked at me and goes, he never learned how to play the game because from Pee-wee to now, he's always been the best player on his team. So he's never had to rely on his teammates. So he doesn't know how to go into the corner and muck and grind and flip a pass to the defenseman or the center breaking in toward the slot. In his mind, he wants to go through all 5 people. And it just didn't work in LA. So he's playing good in Washington, so, Kings got a number 1 goalie, so I guess it worked out. What up, Rich? What up? Yes, you're so stoned. Well, we're talking hockey right now. That could make anyone high. But we don't have to talk hockey. We can talk pro wrestling. We can talk politics. We can talk about, relationships. We do it all here in the Earlverse. We just don't do the racist stuff. Say anything racist, and William Zoom will cut you loose. Yes, show me the money, honey. That's what the Jews say. Show me the money, honey. Who knows? They haven't asked me in a while. So, I'm trying to do my own thing, man. Christina, I don't. I only do shout outs for super chats. I mean, I've got to make some money, honey, on this thing. Yes, hit the like and subscribe button for you newbies in the stream. Um, I go on other people's podcasts, and really, I don't really pick up that many subs from it. How many times I did that hockey podcast, Puck Off. I don't think I picked up one follower. And I mean, I can't say I haven't picked up any followers from doing the Pork Report or Slop Quest or Danish and O'Neill, but well, someone paid me $2 beef. Yeah, I mean, I had fun with Jesse Lee Peterson. He's a troll. He's like a black Alex Stein. So, it was really, he's a funny guy. And, well, then, Debbie, I ain't going to get you as a sub. I can't just do shit for free in here. So, don't sub. Amazing. I don't know about Pokemon, so yes, I mean, I gotta try and make some money on these things. 100%. I mean, he knows when. I mean, Debbie, only sub if you want to. I mean, most people who stream don't read any free questions. They just fucking milk you guys for money, and I'm the complete opposite. I mean, no, I don't think I'm going to be pen pal with Tammy Lynn Sitch. I don't drink. I've never had a drink in my life. So thank you, Spa. I wish I was John Cena. I wish I was. But I am not, unfortunately. You can't see me. Get to the chopper. We make a stand now. There'll be no one left to get to the chopper. I want Hawkins' body found. We move, sweep pattern, 5 meters spread, no sound. Don Cena. Maybe I'm Don Cena. Maybe I'm John Cena in a past life. Hello, Half Hawk. You see, Half Hawk does a joke. I'm a Skakel. We got more money than the Kennedys. Trust me by that. I get a lot of people telling me I look like John Cena. John Cena, Al Franken, Joe DeRosa. I mean, personally, I think I'm a little more attractive than those guys. But hey, you like what you like. I like big tits. Some of my friends hate big tits. So, who's right? I don't know about Elliot Gould. He's a little gamely looking, but hey, whatever, I mean, no, I can't see, to be honest with you. I mean, if I go like this, the screen is just all blurry. Unless you super chat me, those are a lot easier to read. Yeah, I mean, I spray on water. Was your dad a trust fund baby? My dad founded an amazing oil company. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the only time Joe does a sit-up is at Subway. The Rizzler. I'm in the AEW right now. I have no idea who the Rizzler or AJ, all about the boom. I don't get it, but apparently they're popular. So I don't really. I mean, they have something to do with Costco, I guess, but I don't. I don't know who they are, to be honest with you. So hello, Suki. Hey, we got another woman in here. This is like two of them. That's an all-time high for my stream. So, well, Adrian, if I have to tell you, then whoa, whoa, whoa. Now that's how you do it. You go hard in the paint like Grange. $20. That gets the first ever. Hey, pal, Merry Christmas. We appreciate the time you take for us. A $20 super chat gets the double ray gun. Thank you very much, Grange. I do it for the fans. And someone's doing well. Yes, William Zoom, actually, he took it to another level and sent me $20. And I've never been mailed a super chat before. That's how you do it. But thank you very much, Grange. We are just a happy-go-lucky stream here. We got a lot of trolls this morning. Tonight, not so much. But I don't think I'm going to be doing too many double streams. But that is a Sting the Wrestler mask. If you like who the wrestler Sting is, that is a Sting mask. I'm good, Muhammad. Well, you don't have to, for those of you going, hey, Earl, we really think you're funny, but times are tight. We can't afford to give you $20. We're not big ballers like Grange. Hit the like and subscribe button. You can also send super thanks, I guess, on a video you like. And, it's not that... there's many ways to support someone. You could follow me on the Instagram, on X, Facebook, TikTok. It's very easy because all my social media is just my name, at Earl Skakel. Kip Smith, another moderator, he used to make me thumbnail pictures. I never paid him once, but he just did it because he was a fan. So, there's many ways to help someone that is not financially motivated. Like William Zoom said, to those of you who do the super chat thing, it's like I'm a bartender. You give me a tip if you like the service. And that's, cool. And I appreciate it. Or just listening helps, watching helps. I don't think he is, Ray. My Christmas Eve, I'm just with my dog. We're just chilling. I do like Chick-fil-A, to be honest with you. Do they know it's Christmas? I only do shout-outs for super chats, Nick. And I almost said your last name. I see what you did there. So, do they know it's Christmas? It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world, I knew that police officer who arrested George Michael in the bathroom at a Beverly Hills park. I had gone to grade school with him, and he was a good-looking Argentinian guy, so they knew George Michael would go for him. I do have a deep voice. I can also sing the Click 5 song, Just the Girl. She's cold and she's cruel, but she knows what she's doing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. She pushed me in the pool at a last school reunion. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. She laughs at my dreams, but I dream about her laughter. Do 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 do. Strange as it seems, she's the one I'm after. I know how to do it. I mean, I don't know if he was set up, William. I mean, from what yes, he did kill a whale, and I killed a few whales myself. Um, but I believe he was under surveillance because he was, basically soliciting guys in public parks, and so I mean, he was probably entrapped at the Beverly Hills situation, but he was doing a lot of stuff he shouldn't have been doing at other locations. So, um, you know, there's that. Yes, the whale bones were to show you how big this whale was. The jaw bones were the length of my pool, and my pool was, let's say, 30 feet in length. Um, so that's how big this whale was. And if you look up James Skakel Life magazine, you could see my dad on the whale. Like it's not like a baby whale. It is a big whale. I don't see any drones out by me, and I look every now and then when I'm walking Lois. I'm like, where are the drones, man? I did not kill a whale. I mean, she was an open mic comic who did roast battle. Hello, lady. So, did your dad teach you geology? My dad taught me how to hit a golf ball, and that's about it. He taught me to tip people well. So, yes, happy Christmas Eve, Buster. Happy Christmas Eve to all of you. Hello from Michigan. Yeah, 100%. The Skakels, James Skakel and his dad, George Skakel, were business geniuses, you might say. So, I have to, Big Bones Jones, happy Christmas. Leroy was the real fucking deal. Leroy taught me that Sambo's was a racist restaurant, but they had a great omelet. Do you ever speak with the Danish? Every now and then on Instagram, not a lot. I see O'Neill at the Comedy Store, of course. Yeah, I don't speak to DeWitt very much. My favorite subject in school, criminal law, fourth period, Mr. Miller, I believe sophomore year. And that was the same year that the Night Stalker was running amok in Montebello and that area, Downey, Pomona. Mr. Miller was a retired LAPD cop, so he had tremendous perspective on what was going down, and so it was kind of neat to be taking class and hearing a retired cop's vision of what the dealio was. I played golf and 1 day of football. You got to understand, I've been the same size since the fourth grade. I was, right now, I'd say I'm 6'1", 200, but I wasn't 200 pounds in the fourth grade. I was probably like 150, but very big boned. And so, oh, Christopher, you can do better than that. God damn, you trolls are unfunny in this stream. And then, so I was dominating in grade school in all the sports I did. Like, no one could tackle me. Basketball, I was like Shaq and Blue Chips. And then, what up, Dr. Chow? Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. And then my freshman year, my first day of high school at Notre Dame, I had never seen a kid my age as tall as me or as big as me. And I remember being in line for the football team. You had to sign up, and there were these two black kids behind me. They were like at least 6'5". And I looked up, and I'm like, it's like that scene in Fast Times when the little kid at the mall meets Jefferson. I'm like, what are you guys here for? And how old are you guys? We're freshmen. I'm like, oh fuck. So I decided to give it a go, and I got to be honest with you, no one could really tackle me for that one practice, but I don't think I was meant to play against kids bigger than me. So, well, luckily when you're rich, you don't really care about being profitable. Yes, Dr. Chow is in the house. We get some lurkers in here too. Uh, and then I ended up playing golf. I mean, I may not be everyone's cup of tea, but listen, I'm a paid regular at the number one club on planet Earth that, I get 2 to 3 spots a week. Not many people get one spot. So, you know, not uh, many people can say that. So, thank you, Colt C, for that. I mean, I think it is. I mean, you could argue the mothership is number one, but it's at worst number two. I mean, you've got, really, I think the top 4 to 5 comedy clubs in the America and probably the world, to be honest with you, is the Comedy Store, the Mothership, the Stand, and the Cellar in New York, and then I think that one club. I don't know if it's in Wisconsin, but it's called Comedy by the State or on the State. That's a real popular club. So, I mean, I think it is, but people would say, yeah, no, Pottstown is not in the discussion, baby doll. Um, so it's an getting your name on the wall is like it's like getting your name on the Stanley Cup. It's pretty fucking dope. Like I still get the chills every time I see it. Jesse Lee Peterson is exactly like he is on camera. He's like Alex Stein. They're really dual images of each other. Um, I know. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say we're comedy friends. Like I see him, he's like, "Hey, what's up?" I don't even think he knows my name, to be honest with you. No, we don't talk about him. This is not the Dr. Chow Chad Zamak Power Hour. We don't talk about Dabbleverse unless you super chat me. Uh, okay. I mean, I've never been to Pottstown. I believe I was invited the first whatever that first thing was in Rochester, and I'm like, yeah. At the time, it was -1 in Rochester, and Shuley said, "Hey, dude, we'll pay you what we can." And I'm not flying across the country for we'll pay you what we can. So yes, that is a Sting face mask behind me. You could see his glove right there. Of course, the other glove was there. It fell down. I'm a big Sting wrestler. Shout out to Steve Borden. We'll go another 20 minutes, guys. 20 minutes left to do whatever you want to do in here. Ask questions, talk shit, whatever. Give it to me, baby. And thank you to Grange for your fat $20 tip, as well as the other person who tipped me $2. No, I mean, I don't. I mean, I make it. I mean, I may have done bits. I don't even do bits about girlfriends, because usually every girlfriend I've had is watching me. They're either a comic or comic um, related, so I'm not going to do a joke that they may not like. That means no punani later. Let's just say the date wore her ankles as earrings. Hello. Yes, hit like and subscribe. But that is for Christmas, what do I want from you guys? I don't want your money. Hit the like and subscribe button. And that's a present for me. I believe I provide a valuable service. I try and read as many free questions as I can. So I really don't think it's too much to ask for a like and a subscribe. So I do like wrestling. AEW for life, baby doll. And I forgot the Steelers play tomorrow. I don't think that's very fair that they played Saturday and then Wednesday. Um, I don't know who Kevin Wilson is, to be honest with you. I love all people, Mr. Soul. Well, thank you. I try and provide valuable entertainment, and you guys are helping me out. The more people who watch in here, the more chance I have of getting in the recommended videos and the shorts and all that stuff. My favorite wrestler, I have a few. Kamala, the Ugandan Giant, Sting, the Ultimate Warrior, Akeem, the African Dream. What up, Celine? Who else? I mean, so many. Of course, Andre the Giant, and of the current wrestlers like Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, Jack Perry, whoa, hit the like button, you heroes. Yes, Cold C, 1 month Bonzo Berry member. Yeah, you get the ray gun for that. Good morning. I mean, it's a little too early to tell who's going to win the Stanley Cup. I mean, Florida looks real good. Vegas looks good. Winnipeg looks good. And then there's usually a wild card team, like, say, the LA Kings, and a lot, it depends on, the better teams and the teams that are kind of on the bubble, what they do at the trade deadline. And, what injuries happen at the Four Nations tournament, that's Pittsburgh is not winning the Stanley Cup. They're not even going to make the fucking playoffs. But it's it's such. Washington looks real good. I mean, Dubois, like, I'm sure Tom Wilson took him aside and said, "Hey, bro, that shit you pulled in L.A., that ain't gonna fly here." So he's playing. Motivated for one of the first times in his career. And I'm sure Ovechkin's like, "Hey, bro, not on me and Tom's watch." I get paid for advice, fishing with Chase. Is this live? Yes, it is live, baby. So, all right, see you later. So thank you for listening. Hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. We got 15 more minutes. I am not a bodybuilder. I'm anything but a bodybuilder. But, I do have a good body for a 56-year-old stand-up comic, Whew. I mean, listen, Vegas is probably the odds-on favorite. But I mean, it's such a, you got to understand, to win the Stanley Cup, the possibility is you have to play 4 7-game. Whoa. You have to play 4 7-game series. So you have the potential to play another, if you went 7 games in all 4 series, that's 28 games. That's a third of a season after a full season. So it's tough. It's injuries. It's hot goaltending, a hot player, a hot third, fourth line guy who starts scoring goals. Like, I remember the one year Chris Kontos of the LA Kings had like 15 goals or something where he didn't have like 10 in the regular season. So it's really, I'm a Home Alone guy. Do I enjoy fine hams? I'm Jewish, so I don't really eat pork. Not many numbers today in yoga, but I have noticed some of the females are a little friendlier to me because it's like, oh, I think this guy's straight. No, I mean, I tried vegan once. I had an ex-girlfriend who was a very good cook, and she was like, let's go vegan. And I got really weak from it. So Well, no, you have 4 rounds in the playoffs. There are, and each round is a 7-game series. So you have to win 16 games. But like when the Kings won the Stanley Cup in 2014, every series went 7 games. So they played 28 games. So a third of a season. Yes, I am Catholic, but I have Jewish blood in me. So a rabbi would say, bro, you're Jewish. You see me is this live. It is live, baby. Earl Skakel in the flesh. We got about another 10 minutes before I take a shower and take care of business. Um, and happy Christmas to everyone. It's almost Christmas on the East Coast. So I hope you guys have a nice holiday wherever you're at. Yeah, 100% William. And my mom's last name, I don't think I'm doxing my mom because she's been dead for 26 years. Her last name was Weinman. So there's really not a lot of wiggle room around that. But I was raised Catholic because my dad was Irish Catholic. My mom had to convert, I think, in the mid 50s, late 50s to marry my dad. And, it's as simple as that. I guess I identify the most with being Catholic because I went to a Catholic grade school. I went to a Catholic high school, got all the sacraments, got confirmed, baptized, all that stuff. Was an altar boy for a very long time. Wasn't molested once, so that's good, I suppose. Hey, let's get the 50 likes and let's get the 50 new subs. Fuck it. Uh, Tommy, we don't do jokes in here. Hello. Um, so I might be the first stream that super chats the listeners. Um, and not many trolls in here tonight. This morning was out of control. Oh, I mean, my God. I mean, the trolls were going buck wild this morning. What up, Donal? If you don't do jokes, then the fuck do you do? I do a live stream for almost an hour entertaining you guys. But I don't do like stand up in here because I'm trained to hear laughter. I have a great dentist. And he's also a comic, but he's a very good dentist. Shaylin McDonough. Um, you got to pay for the jokes, man. I'm providing a service. No, you cannot move in with me, Benny. Well, then I tell you what, Joker, if you don't think this stream is entertaining, let me help you out. On the right upper corner of your phone or computer, whatever you're listening to, is an X. You can hit X and go to someone else's stream. So I don't need anyone's help getting chicks, Benny. Trust me on that one, baby doll. But I appreciate it. Yeah, but he's really good, William. I mean, I had the same feeling you did. I'm like, man, I don't want to go to some guy who's moonlighting as a dentist, but he is the best dentist I've ever gone to. Favorite thing about comedy is the people I meet, and my least favorite thing about comedy is the people I meet. I meet some real fucking scumbags, to be frank. 100%. I'm assuming you're in Los Angeles, Rich. If you hit them up on Instagram, or I don't know, I've never contacted. We're friends on Instagram, so that's why I know him. But we've done a few shows together, and I highly recommend him. Tell him I sent you. I don't know if he gives discounts. I don't get a cut of anything you do, so I'm not. I don't want you to think I'm trying to make a 10% off of what you. But let me tell you this much: I had to have major gum surgery about 2 years ago. My gums were receding, so they basically had to pull my gums down on all the lower and upper. And it's such a painful surgery that they have to do it. They can only do uh, one or two at a time. So I had to come back. And so it's about a 6 hour surgery. I should say an hour and a half for each side. They pull down. I mean, they literally pull your gums down. And I swear to God, in those 6 hours of surgery by Dr. Shaylin McDonough, DDS, Brentwood, California, I literally didn't feel 2 seconds of pain. So, yes, Merry Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you. I mean, listen, I'm just talking. I don't know what people expect when they come in here. You know, I don't do stand up in here because as a comic, I'm trained to hear laughter. So I'm not going to do a funny joke that I think is funny anyway, and then I hear nothing but silence or Lois coughing. So, well, I don't know who Barry Redford is, and I don't know what you're referencing. Yes, this is live. It's going to be live for about another 7 minutes, and then I'm taking the rest of the night off. I'll play a game of NCAA College Football 2025. And then I'll take a shower. I'll take Lois for a nice long walk. And we'll ring in the Christmas holiday together, baby dolls. So I'll take yoga tomorrow morning. Well, you know, good for you, monkey. I mean, I need someone to make my bed at a hotel. Hello. So, Merry Christmas, Tara. Merry Christmas. I'm good. We're about to end the stream in 6 minutes. No, don't go home. I need someone to clean the toilet after I take a dump at the Mirage in Vegas. Maybe. I mean, I streamed a lot today. I want you guys. You looked creepy out front of the yoga spot. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to tell Dr. McDonough to pull all your teeth. I like pumpkin pie. Absolutely. I know. That's how hardcore my yoga studio is. There's 2 classes tomorrow, and they are sold out. So it's probably the people in class tomorrow, or maybe people who don't have a family or whatever, or you know their family's not out here. I mean, there's a lot of transplants out here. So some of you guys have no idea what you guys are talking about. Zoom, you know what to do. We got some double trolls coming in. Get rid of them. They're out. No, I pay for the month. Like it's $189 for unlimited, so I could take it as many times as I want, as many days as I want. And thank you, William, very much. Yeah, it's $500. PayPal, Skakel at AOL.com. Send me the money, honey, and I'll oil up. You know, the trolls are coming in late. The trolls are definitely coming in late. Cheesecake's not bad. I like, let me see. I don't really eat candy. I used to as a kid a lot. I'm surprised I have any fucking teeth left. We got under 5 minutes left, guys. Let me just see what else. Pumpkin pie. I like apple pie. Of course, you gotta have whipped cream in there. You know what I'm saying? There is no one behind me. Yes, but Lois definitely doesn't cough as much as she used to. So I'm very happy about that. The trolls are coming in. Zoom, you know what to do. I don't understand why people spam in here. Like, I just don't get it. Yes, that was Lois the dog. And, you know, Lois is my sweet little angel. She's definitely not human, but, you know, she is the love of my life. So my whole existence in life is to make Lois happy. And this is live, baby, for like the 5th time you've asked me that. Yeah, I see Kid like once or twice a week. I mean, don't get me wrong. The apartments he live in, they're not like super nice, but they're nice enough, I guess. Um, she is. Lois does live better than all of us. Trust me on that one. What up from Kakistan? Lois is my dog. Let's see. We'll do this before we end the stream. Let's take a little bit of a walk around. Now, I know we're in the darkness. We'll turn on the light for a second. There she is. There's Lois, the amazing Lois. Lois, say hello to the fans. Look at that face. The cutest dog in the world. She's just sleeping. She knows she's on camera. Just got groomed. I know. I really can't get. Maybe we'll just end the stream looking at Lois. You guys hear a lot about Lois. So she knows we're talking about her. She is a very nice dog. She does. And these are her two beds. She likes to hop. This is her anxiety bed. I won't say whose mom got me that one, but, what are you going to do? There's my TV. It's off right now, but you can see it's fairly large. Look at Lois. She's like, stop talking about me. I'm trying to go sleepy. She is tired, but she is also 14 years old. Yes, I will be very sad when this baby goes to heaven, but hopefully I got it for a couple more years. Me and her mother do a very good job at protecting her. And she's about to lay her head down and go to sleep. She gets tired. She's a little angel right now. So, all right, we're going to stop. We'll give you a bird's eye view of what you guys don't see. There we go. There's the side, and then we got the Vince Neil poster. Got the Jack Lambert poster. And then there's my Lex Luger doll right there. My RJ City micro brawler. Akeem the African Dream. My baby Annie. Sweet baby Annie. Look how beautiful that fucking dog was. And right here, she was riddled with cancer. Here is the, you can't really see it, but here is the Comedy Store record player. And it's one of the great honors of, let me see where my name is. There's my name right there. Pretty cool to have your name on something that's Comedy Store related. There's Best of Kenny Omega. There's my Joey Janela doll. Kamala, the Ugandan giant. Now here's a lovely picture of Barry Jelly and Earl Skakel. Yeah, social media everywhere. I mean, I don't think anything I have in my apartment or my condo. Here's a close-up of the Sting mask. Roddy Piper, Ultimate Warrior doll. Oh, Lois is chilling right now. There's a close-up of Lois. All right, buddy. I mean, look at that. Lois, say hello to the fans. Here's a couple more. We got Brody Lee, of course, Sting, an autographed Scorpio Sky. Now, this would have been very valuable. I think I bought it for like $500 from a comedy book store on Sunset, but I didn't realize you're not supposed to take them out of the box. As soon as you take them out of the box, they lose half their value. Here's a Gene Simmons figurine that Russell Peters gave me. And here is a game-worn Pierre-Luc Dubois Chrome Dome hockey helmet. LA Kings. There's Baby Yager. They used to call me that when I used to wear a Jofa helmet. There's a Steve Konowalchuk in the background. No, it is not. So there's a little Yarmer Yager. There's a very rare promo of Mark St. John, who was the guitar player in Kiss. And I've showed you guys this before, but I get a lot of new people in the stream. Here is something very cool: a Dave Parker rookie card. There's an autographed VHS box set of John Glover from 52 pickup. There's something pretty cool: The Ultimate Warrior. To Earl, Always Believe. Of course, we got Ace Frehley there, Ozzy Osbourne, The Immaculate Reception. No, my TV. Wasn't that funny? My God, old memories. Now, here is, of course, what happened to my elliptical. It just literally collapsed. And here, of course, I won't say who got me this. Zoom could probably figure it out, but one year, a lovely, probably the best birthday present I've ever gotten. There's my wife, AJ Johnson, Kylo Kish, the famous rapper, Phil Lamar, a voiceover legend, and there, Earl Skakel in the house. Here's a autographed picture of Chewbacca. Here's a Jellies Frisbee. No, I don't believe Benoit was framed. And that's about all the cool shit here. Well, we've got we see a net from the first year of the Atlanta Thrashers. Barry Beck, the man who got me into hockey when he was with the Colorado Rockies. Here's Daddy Man with his favorite niece at her wedding. Look at that jawline, dude. Damn, that's a fucking jawline. Of course, we've got Rudy Poshek, game-worn jersey, autographed by Rudy right there, and a couple other Tampa Bay Lightning. There's a dried blood on it. Autographed Poison guys, Skid Row, Vince Neil, Firehouse. Autograph Mark Messier signed piece of note from the Bel Air Country Club. That's about it. It's a good way to end the stream. Lois, what are you doing down there? Lois is like, Lois, move out. Come on. Here's my voiceover mic, the $1,200 Neumann microphone. Kind of a rare Jay Briscoe armband. Rowdy Piper, Sting, Rowdy Piper, Stallone's hat from Over the Top, an Alice Cooper doll, Ric Flair doll, a Sunny doll. Sunny Days Are Ahead, the Mike Knuckles. Now, I've got some pretty valuable shit in here. Look at Baby Earl right there. We have a framed 52 pickup. Hold on. Let me see if I can... There's my mom. Look at that hair, man. Snoopy. And Earl. Look, I mean, my teeth were a little jacked up right there, but, what am I going to do? And then, now we got some things up there. So, yes, the first season. Lois, what are you doing? I think Lois has to go to the bathroom. Lois, do you have to go potty? All right, now hold on one second. See, Lois tells me when she has to go to the bathroom. Come here. She does. But, you know, that's how great Lois is. She literally... come on. And because of this new heart medicine she's on, trust me, when she goes, brother. So we'll, there we go. We'll take you guys for a little nightlife. I mean, how many other streamers do this? I can't think of too many, to be frank. It's nice and quiet tonight. She likes to pee over here. Well, I don't know of many. I mean, put it this way, how many streamers do this for no money? Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, most of my wrestling action figures, they're not very valuable. The key is to, you know, get something signed from someone who doesn't do a lot of signings. Yes, I'm a soldier. See, I knew Lois had to go to the bathroom. Look how good she is. Is she not the greatest dog in the world? I mean, she literally told me, hey man, I gotta pee. And now she's done. Now I want you guys to watch this. Lois, come here. Come here. Hey, hey. Watch how fast she is. And go. I mean, she runs. I mean, look at her take off, man. Break right. She knows where she lives. She's no joke. Lois is the greatest dog ever. And I've had some great dogs. Mama the Maltese, Messier the Lopsopsa, Tex the, look at that baby. Now look how fast she is when we open up the door. She gets very excited. Watch this. Lois, drink some water. Man. Right. Maybe not. There's Annie's paw print. Of course, I should have gotten a little more than the paw print, but we don't have to get into that. All right. So that is it, guys. This has been a fun stream. I appreciate the listens. She does need a treat, but unfortunately, wow. I don't even, I don't even know. Wow. I don't even know what to say other than wow. Bert Perkins, the largest super chat in the Earlverse history. coming in at the end of the stream, you get, I've never had someone give that to me. You get the double lasers. Let me turn off the light. Hold on, let me give Lois a little bit of food. I don't want to rush through this. You get, Mr. Perkins, the double. Thank you very much, Mr. Perkins, for the largest super chat in the Earlverse history. There is no diarrhea spackle in my toilet no more. So now don't let that $100 super chat intimidate you guys. Truth is, I'm grateful for all the super chats, whether it be 99 cents, $2, or whatever. It's just a token of your appreciation. Actually, the toilet is it is upstairs, to be honest with you, and it's very clean. I can't. It is, yes. Well, we'll do a few more minutes. I feel obligated because I think Bert just arrived. Most streamers be like, all right, got my $100, see ya. I'll go a few more minutes. It actually doesn't, Tommy, but I appreciate you. No, I didn't. I mean, you don't have to give me $1,000. Like I said, I appreciate all donations, and I appreciate the like and subscribe button. That's payment as well. I mean, yes, money's great. I mean, money makes the world go round, babies. But it's not necessarily. Well, I mean, Bird has to make that request, William. Yes. Well, that makes me feel good. I always be genuine, and I do have a tight ass, to be honest with you. Hey, strap this on your sore ass, Blaine. Texas 39. Yes, I was about to. Oh, the favorite Cobra lines. Let me see. I mean, I can't turn Bert down. Go ahead. I don't shop here. This is where the law stops, and I start. Sucker. Carbretti, you have an attitude problem. Yeah, but it's just a low one. You won't kill me, will you, pig? So I hope that is enough. Lois should be a seeing eye dog. I mean, Lois is fast. What do I think about Trump? I mean, he's a fucking salesman. And, he's shameless. I mean, he is what he is. Well, if I had a piece of pizza in here right now, I would eat it with scissors. So I tell you what, tomorrow when I stream for Christmas, Bert, what I'm going to give for you is I'm going to buy a piece of pizza, and then I'm going to cut it with scissors. No, that's Predator Spa. But because Mr. Perkins was so generous, I'll do a few Predator lines. Que pasó, mujer? Ask her what she said. Ask her what she said. She says the same fucking thing. The jungle, it came alive and took him. Bullshit. That's not what she said. Are you telling me Blaine and Hawkins were killed by a fucking lizard? Dylan, you son of a bitch. What's the matter, Dylan? CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Oh, he does get it out of okay, well, oh boy, I'll do a Cobra impression tomorrow. So that's something to look forward to. I'll swear when I want to swear, Jamie. If you want a Bible beater Christian power hour, go to I don't know, a Joel Osteen stream. Um, oh, there's one more thing. The big man, when he hit it, he must have wounded it, 'cause its blood was on the leaves. If it bleeds, we can gill it. Pretty sophisticated for a bunch of half-ass mountain boys. I knew these men. They were Jim Hopper's unit, Green Berets out of Fort Bragg. Um, I know, I mean, I might be off on some of the lines. I'm talking about the movie Predator. I mean, I don't drink, but I might drink if I get super chats like that in the future. I mean, that's maybe the greatest all-time super chat ever. Outside, I believe, Are You Ready to Rock donated about $200 and $2 super chats one night. I think he might have been drinking. So hopefully I saw her in an episode of Miami Vice, actually. And I saw Richard Chavez, who was Pancho in Miami Vice. And Heartbreak Bridge was a very cool movie. So no, we don't. I'm not asking you. See, I don't shill my fans for money. Well, I don't think I've been streaming all day. I streamed once in the morning and once at night. I know it really is. I mean, usually to make $100, you got to get on your knees, Tammy Faye. So yeah, she was. I mean, she's one of those actresses that has, like the bad guy from Moonraker, Michael Lonsdale. You're like, well, I never really saw him anything outside of Moonraker, but he's got hundreds of films, and like I think like the UK and Argentina, stuff like that. So I'm in a good mood today. Now I don't know if I'll do too many streams in the mid morning, to be honest with you, just because. Um, there wasn't a tremendous amount of people in the morning stream. There seems to be more people in my streams at night. But you never know. I mean, tomorrow people could be home all day. So, but I also imagine not many people. 52 pickup, Ramesh. 1986, Cannon Films, starring Roy Scheider, John Glover, and Anne Margaret. Also, Big Wednesday, 1978, an epic surf movie written and produced by the great John Milius. The best Christmas present I got as a kid. Man, that's tough. I got a lot of great Christmas presents as a child. Probably stuffed animals. I loved stuffed animals as a kid. I will, Rich. Thank you very much. Yes, Rich, always a pleasure. I do have good discipline, to be honest with you. Gee, I don't know how to answer that, Tommy. Yes, video football. Ever watch Tour of Duty? Not really. I don't watch. I watch. Well, probably a racetrack. Say, I used to love those racetracks, and video game systems. In television was like that. Might have been a birthday present. I don't remember, but in television was like the most technologically advanced video game system at the time. So I really enjoyed. Oh well, here's a funny celebrity story. So today I'm getting dog food for Lois, and I'm coming in. This guy's walking out, and I recognize him instantly. The great, I don't know if I'd say he's a character actor, but I did go to Malibu Grand Prix in the Valley, 818. But the great actor Frank Grillo was getting his dog food, and he opened the door for me. And I looked at him, and he knew I knew who he was right away. And because it is exciting when you see someone you recognize from film and TV and just doing regular getting dog food. And he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, I loved you in Blind Justice." And he's been in a lot of things, and I'm sure not many people go up to him and say that. And he did the biggest belly laugh ever. Blind Justice, if you remember, was a show about a New York street cop who, in the pilot episode, in a bank robbery attempt, loses his vision when a bomb blows up in his face or something. But they let him carry his gun still. So, I thank you. I am real. Like, even the people who don't think I'm funny, that's fine. Comedy is very subjective, but I'm real. I'm as real as it fucking gets, and probably too real for most of Hollywood. Frank Grillo is really 60. He looks amazing, man. Like, he's pretty jacked, and he does those commercials for, I think, Caldera, the moisturizer or whatever. He looks really good for his age. Like, he is a very good-looking man, and I think he was with his wife or girlfriend. I don't know. So it was nice that he was nice, and so that's how my day got started. So that was fun. It's always nice when you meet someone and they're nice. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how old Frank Grillo is, but he's in great shape, whatever he's on. Yeah, good for Steven Seagal. He got a prime Kelly LeBrock. Yeah, Pryor and Carlin, those are arguably the GOATs. You can throw Chappelle in there. I used to get stem cell facials. No, not really. Everything I do is on Spotify, so I listen to more songs now than albums. But I'm trying to think of it. The Killers had a new album out, I think, this year. Um, Merry Christmas, Mikhail. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to those of you in New York. But someone was telling me, like, with stem cell facials, it doesn't really help you unless it's your stem cells, which I did not know, but, that's fine. I did not know Bert Perkins was the founder of PERT. So that's cool, Texas 39. You're in Houston, if I believe. Oh, Frank Grillo was born in 65, so he's 3 years older than me. Well, he looks good, man. If he's 59, my God, he's the best looking 59-year-old dude I've ever seen. So, and what made him even more, or what made me even more of a fan of his was how nice he was. It ain't that hard to be fucking nice to people. It really isn't, to be honest with you. I'm like Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. I feel like I'm doing a steel toe line here. I'm nice to you until you give me a reason to not be nice. So Mario Lopez looks good. I've been on a plane with him once. Earth sucks. That makes me sad that they're going to bastardize the Wanderers. Well, I'm the kind of guy who likes to walk around. I love 'em and I leave 'em. They don't even know my name. They call me the Wanderer. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, the new Roadhouse. I didn't see it, to be honest with you. I heard it was okay. Like, if there was no original Roadhouse, this would have been a good movie. But there was an original Roadhouse, so it was not a good movie. I tell you what, we're going to do another 3 minutes, and you guys can all thank Bert Perkins for the greatest super chat in the Earlverse history. William Zoom with the second greatest super chat by mailing it to me. Not emailing it to me, but mailing it to me. So we're going to end the stream. We're going to turn the lights on for this. I got a Christmas gift. It's a photo. I do not know what it is. We're going to do a live gift opening. Oh, was Lemmy born today? Pert Plus. I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. Someone screenshot those big dollars and send them to Kevin. It'll drive him nuts. Pert Plus, $200 super chat. I'm not speechless. But, well, hold on. Bird has thrown me off right now. I'm doing a live gift opening. Well, if this keeps up, I might be able to afford these new glasses. All right, so it's a very protected picture. It is a month, so we've got so you guys are gonna see this as I see it. I have no idea what's in here. Uh-oh. Looky, looky, looky. Now, I don't know whose autograph this is. It's Ted DiBiase. And Virgil, that's me right now, holding the money, honey. We'll put this right here. Back to Bert Perkins. Let me turn the lights back on. A monumental night in the Earlverse stream. The most profitable Earlverse stream ever. Who's Billy Glide? Why does that name sound familiar to me? I do it for the fans. And, like I said many times before, Bert and others, William, AC/DC, Bert got double ray gunned. That, I'm not streaming for money. But hey, to make $321 in an hour and a half, it don't suck. But I realize that, not every stream is going to be like this. I realize that, it's the Christmas holidays. People are probably feeling more generous. And I think I do a good job at reading a lot of the free questions and whatnot. And I'm thinking of Charlie Glide. That was one of Ned Eisenberg's character in Miami Vice, the drug dealing art. Well, you might not have a wife after this stream is over. I am nice to Bert. I'm nice to everyone, whether they tip me or not. I might be the nicest streamer going, which is probably why I don't make a ton of money doing this. But tonight is the exception to the rule. Thank you, Mud Sharks Unite. I try and be a good person. I try and treat people as they treat me. Well, no, we're not going to talk about Bert's wife in here. We don't do that in the Earlverse. This is not MLC or Sit Down Zumach or the Kate Meany Power Hour. And this stream makes me think that I'm on the right path with this stream. We don't talk about the Dabbleverse in here. We don't dox people. We don't stream snipe people. We have a nice, friendly stream. And Doom in the house. I usually call you. Doom gave me the greatest compliment ever, Doom, and thank you for all the hard work you do. Doom said, Earl, you're the only one I don't snipe because you don't talk about anything interesting. So that made me want to redouble my efforts to talk about wrestling and pro hockey. So I appreciate the work you do. Iris Hamlin, $2. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for your tip. You guys have been very good to me tonight. Thank you, Iris. I hope you have a Merry Christmas or whatever you celebrate. It used to be the Steve Stevens ray gun, but it's come to life. The Billy Idol ray gun has come to life. Yes, I have to think back to what if my dad's oil dream would have hit, but it didn't. So I have to find other ways to eke out a living in Los Angeles, California. And yes, please, if you are struggling financially and you still want to help Earl, not everyone can be Bert Perkins. So hit the like and subscribe button. $300 has revitalized the Steve Stevens ray gun. So, Jesse, Cody Rhodes is a better champion than Roman Reigns. Well, it's hard to say because Roman has had a nice run, to be honest with you. Obviously, I'm a Cody Rhodes fan because of his dad and him helping start AEW. Um, it's pretty wild that he's in WWE now, basically helping bury the company he started. But AEW, they got some life left. Omega's coming back. I think Edge is coming back. There's really no one outside of maybe Shane McMahon that they could bring in. That would be like, oh my God, did you watch AEW Dynamite last night? Yeah, I mean, Cody's definitely one of the all timers. He's like the new era Sting. And you could tell that one match in AEW he had with Andrade where he went through a flaming table and it really didn't get a big pop. He was probably like, fuck this, man, I'm out of here. So, it's too bad that, he didn't stick around in AEW. But, I get it. I knew when that spot didn't get a big pop and his back was literally on fire, you could look at him going, fuck this, man. I'm going to Vince. So we'll go to 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. Well, Mandy, who's Mandy? The new door girl? Peter Chicken Man Brennan coming in late. Yeah, the money talks and BS does walk. Absolutely. Dexter Morgan in the house. We've had a very nice stream tonight. Due to the generosity of Bert Perkins, this has been the most profitable night in Earlverse history. No, Edge is in AEW. I just meant he's coming back. He's been injured. I think he broke his ankle or tibia doing a wacky spot. He probably shouldn't. No. You don't have to tip anymore, Bert. Pert, did you really? Is your family really into Pert? Maybe I could get a sponsorship from Pert Shampert Plus, and I could be the first 56-year-old male spokesperson for Pert Plus. So he's coming back. Omega is wrestling, I think, January 5th in Japan. And I've noticed they've started mentioning him a little more in AEW. So I'm assuming, well, no one's better than Eleanor. I mean, and Katie Seabury, of course, is one of the all-time great waitresses at the Comedy Store who I stay in touch with. So we got 10 more seconds, guys, in the stream. I'd like to thank you all for listening. For those of you, okay, well, listen, I don't know where that is, but, feel free to plug it whenever you want, Bert. You've earned executive status in the Inappropriate Earl world. Someone told me, of course, I don't get this level often outside of tonight, but you can donate as much as 1,000, but I'm not sure on that. I mean, I know Melton, I believe, one night got like a ton of money from one person. So, yeah, 100%. AEW kind of does these wacky, like one-off matches where you don't really care who wins or loses. That's their biggest problem is you just don't care who wins or loses. Very few storylines in AEW outside of the Devil storyline, which I thought was their best storyline in 5 years, draw you in. Like, it's just kind of like, the Continental Classic is a good storyline. You could tell they're building up. Any one of 6 guys could win it. Okada, Kyle Fletcher, Will Ospreay, Ricochet's done well. I mean, 100%. You and Dr. Nova, Chicken Man, are really the real deal. Yeah, I mean, I think that, Cody, he'd run his course, and I don't know where AEW would have gone with him, to be honest with you. So, it happens, and Edge was probably the same way in WWE. I mean, they had run out of ideas for him. So he comes to AEW. He's got a good storyline with Christian. Now, personally, I think they shot their wad early on that storyline. I would have left it till London. But hey, what are you going to do? I'm just a fan. Oh, in Texas? I mean, I would assume you'd have to have Omega coming back. And I don't know if that's enough to fill a stadium. Oh! Sorry about man down. I mean, you could have Omega and Okada for control of the Elite. I heard Rampage is canceled. That's their C show, and I think it's smart. But now, you look at guys like who got on Rampage, like the Kingdom and the Blade, and like Abaddon. They're gonna have to probably go to Ring of Honor, which I hear is not doing very well. Yeah, sorry about that. I think a plane just flew into my Gorilla Pro holder. So that's the bummer. If you're a big star like Ricochet, Bobby Lashley, Ospreay, Omega, Okada, you're gonna get on Dynamite and Collision. But those guys like the Butcher and like the Outrunners now. I mean, I don't know. So, but maybe it goes to the internet, something like that. So. It should be interesting. Maybe Rampage. I can't imagine Fox putting Rampage on a Friday night. I mean, that just seems like it would be a ratings disaster. Because you'd have to have the better guys on Rampage. You'd have to have an Ospreay, an Omega, a Jericho because he's a name. So it'll be interesting. I'm a fan of AEW, as you know. I would say I'm a mark. They do a lot wrong, but they also do a lot right. I like their roster much better than I do WWE. So Rampage was probably the Sal's comedy hole of LA comedy. Well, territories will never come back. I mean, I would say the Comedy Store is WWE. I would say the Laugh Factory is probably Ring of Honor. The Improv is AEW. And Kookaburra Lounge is XPW. So, yeah. Bert Perkins is the real fucking deal and I hereby nominate the first Hall of Fame class for the Earlverse. And we'll leave on this. I'm not going to stay on for the next couple hours bilking you guys for fucking money. Because Bert Perkins and Iris and others have shown me the money, honey. But the first ballot Hall of Famers in the Earlverse are as follows. Peter Chicken Man Brennan, Dr. Nova, William Zoom, AC/DC, Kip Smith. That's the first ballot Hall of Famers. I like wrestling. I like hockey. I like football. I will, Bert. Thank you very much. For you East Coasters, have a good Christmas. We'll stream tomorrow, but it won't be anything too obnoxious. I bid you all farewell. Earl Skakel, the most profitable Earlverse ever. I love you all. I must bid you adieu. Goodbye.